welcome to the first episode of me trying to scale my agency to $10,000 a month. Now, I know I did make, I was creating a series on TikTok where I was trying to make $20,000 in 90 days, which was spread around $6,000-7,000 a month. And something came up, so I couldn't continue with that. Basically, the whole business crumbled. I lost clients during that period, and it had something to do with my personal life that affected my business itself. So I took a while from posting on social media for a while. I took a moment from posting on social media for a while, but I'm back now, and I am starting this episode because I believe that I can do it. I can get my agency to $10,000 a month. The problem is I don't know how long, but I definitely need to do this urgently because I do not have a lot of time, as I have things myself that I need money to sort out. We always have things that we want to do with money and stuff, but this is actually urgent. So I will be dropping series per week, an episode per week on how I am trying to scale my agency, everything I am doing. I've actually cut out 90% of the time I spend on social media. Right now, what I do is I shoot videos like this, edit them, then I send them to my VA. They post on my TikTok and other social media pages, as I do not have access to majority of them. I even uninstalled Facebook. It was a big distraction. So welcome to the first day in life of trying to scale my agency to $10,000 a month. In this series, I'll be trying out different lead generation tactics. Let me tell you the one we're currently doing right now. Over the past couple of days, I and another VA of mine, he's been researching the leads and sending them to me on Instagram, and we've messaged a couple hundred people over the last couple of days, and we have not gotten a single meeting booked. I am currently posting frequently on LinkedIn because I believe that it will be easier to close clients on LinkedIn. And I'm also going to be using LinkedIn automation for this process because I found a very sleek, beautiful tool, and we'll be setting up VA accounts, about 2 to 3 VA accounts where we send out connections daily, and we send out pitches to people in different niches who are content creators. And so since we've been trying out different strategies on Instagram, particularly sending about 100 messages a day and getting no reply, I am going to start sending 10 a week, but it's going to be more about 10 quality messages per week, because we're going to start taking videos from YouTube, editing them, and then sending out to those people we feel our ideal client profile. So we're going to be doing that. I believe that people love free value, so it's probably going to be way more easier getting them to reply, because we've sent out about 300 and something DMs, almost 400, and we're not getting even a good. We've probably gotten like 2 replies out of about 400. That is extremely bad. Sending out 100 DMs a day and getting just 2 replies after about 400 now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking more ideal clients, people I believe I can work with, and then I'll just edit their videos and I will send them. So let's get into today, whatever today's content is going to be all about. Basically my work. I woke up very late today, and I also have tennis practice in a few. So I'll be heading out for tennis after I've just gotten something to eat, a little, maybe cereal, and then yeah, that's basically it. So follow. Like just set the mood, find a good music, maybe something from the 60s, like Phil Collins, Elton John. What are we listening to today? Right. the things, see, I have a love-hate relationship with actually doing the dishes. Some days I just want to do the dishes, other days I just want to pass it off. But I like to make sure that they are not as much. The good thing is I live alone, so they're not many, which actually helps. Before I go out for any sort of tennis training, I need to put something in my stomach, because the last time I went there without eating anything, I almost threw up. So I think I'm beginning to notice that any sort of extremely hard work or something that I do consistently for like, this is almost finished, I need to replace it. For like a couple of hours, I almost basically throw up. So I have to work on that. Trying to make sure that I don't start throwing up in cuts today. Then I'm just going to do some little check up on Facebook, emails, Notion, and stuff. It's been a little bit hectic because you're not replying my. Sometimes I feel like being from Africa limits you how much you can earn, and it's not just thinking; it's something that actually happens. I recently got on a Zoom call with someone I did a free sample for, and he loved the work. He wanted to really hire me, but since I was from Africa, he kept trying to lowball how much. Even though I was charging half the price someone in the States was going to charge, he was bringing it. Imagine reducing my offer from around $1,500 to almost $200, and he kept saying it. I want that international price. I have the money. I have the US dollars, but I want it cheap since you are from Africa. He kept saying it to my face, and at first, because I needed the money, I didn't really see it. But after looking at it, like, damn, this guy is actually. I've already given 50% off. Unlike the States where what I'm offering, people charge $3,000 and so. I was willing to give it to him for the first month for $1,000, and he was still trying to bring it down. He didn't want to pay whatever it is I was calling. So as much as I needed that money urgently that period, I just told him, I said, you know what? Never mind, it's not going to work out. So I had to leave. When you're from Africa and you're trying to build an agency like this, people always tend to just want to look down on you, and they always want to like get it from at a very extremely cheap price. Okay, so I just finished my second training now. I'm heading home. I was actually okay. I'm still improving. I was a bit terrible, but I have like DMs and videos to edit for new clients. So as I'm heading home right now, I'll just take a shower, have some food, and then let me see, send some DMs and edit some videos for potential clients I believe I can pitch. We've been sending out like roughly 300 DMs, 100 DMs a day, and we're not getting any response or meetings booked. So I'm going to go home right now and start editing videos. I believe that should be able to capture their attention, because people love free value. People love free value. So if you're able to get an attention, we'll just try for 10 people within the next 1 week, because these videos take anywhere between 4 to 7 hours to edit. So I can't be doing 2 a day. I might try to do 2 some days, depending on the content. But yeah, that's basically it. So I'll see you guys when I get home. I was definitely about to be worked to death. Actually, not worked to death. It was a pretty intense training. I'm back home, took a short shower, and I have like this client that I'm currently working with, where I have to post his content today on my TikTok page. I'm going to be sending over the content to my VA to post for me on my TikTok account because it's a promotional one, and then I'm going to be sending over his content so they can be posting on his page as well. He's Nigerian and he's in the UK, so that's what I have to do. I contacted a few friends. I've not gone out in months, so I asked if they want to like hang out for coffee, and if they agree to that, then I'll probably go out for coffee later in the evening, then back here. Oh, by the way, while I was going out, one of the targets ideal clients that we're looking at, he followed me back. He didn't reply my message that we sent, a cold DM, but he did follow me back, so I am hoping that's for good. What I'm going to do is once I'm back, or once I'm sorted with what I have going on right now, I will definitely start editing the video, the sample video for him, and then I can send it to him later on. But for now, I just have to send out that video so it can be posted on my TikTok with a link, and I also have to send out an email. I'm trying to keep at it, posting on LinkedIn every day, and also sending out an email every day to my audience till we can have someone who's ready to buy. No, I mean just basically sending out an email, because I have like 3-4 courses or so that I'm currently working on, or that I have for TikTok, Instagram, and short form video editing. So we send that out as well. But my major focus is building my agency. So that's what I'm currently working on. And let's go directly and see what's up. But I need a little bit of rest. This is definitely not a good time for my mouse to not be working. I hate it's difficult trying to edit a video with your hands on the mouse pad, and my mouse is messing up. I don't know if it's the battery. Oh god. So all right, I'm just going to try and fix this up, then send out the documents. My friend reached out to me, so they're down to meet up for a coffee, and it's nice. So I'm just going to send this, then head out. I'm going to take a few steps, head out for that coffee, and then come back later on and start editing videos for clients, you know. So let's get started. Yo, when compared to other African countries, it gets cold at night in Rwanda, so you want to be adequately prepared so you don't go out and start freezing. If you're from outside the country though, or outside the continent, in places where it's extremely very cold, I don't think you have a problem in Rwanda. But if you're from any other country like Nigeria that's always hot, then yeah, you should get used to the cold in the night at Rwanda. So I'm going with my laptop and few other items. I have five contents a week. If I'm working with you, I should be putting out authority building content. This one, your unique views on your niche and stuff like that. You can roughly feel failures with this kind of, maybe call out some things that other gurus teach that is just controversial stuff. So I'm back home. I'm back home right now. I am watching Adams Robinson's YouTube. So he built a company to $20 million, and now he's trying to raise it to $1 billion valuation. So that he's doing like episodes of documentary, just like the one you're watching right now. He's actually one of the first persons I got the ideas from, where he's taking the company to $1 billion. So he's doing a documentary about his journey from $20 million, I think, and taking retention.com to $1 billion company. So that's so I just got home after coffee, and what I do is, after I do a little bit of work in a day, because I just started watching his documentary right now, I just like chill for a while and watch like some of them because I want to get ideas so I can put into my videos as well. And aside that, I love watching documentaries about taking a company to $1 million, $1 billion, whatever it is. That's one of the reasons why I love Undercover Billionaire by Grant Cardone. Before I sleep, let me see what's the time right now. It's basically over 1 a.m. I have to. There's a content I created with my personal content, not personal content exactly. I created this content for a client, and he wants me to post it on my TikTok page because I shot the video and I edited it as well. So it's for it's a lead generation type of content, and people are already commenting on the TikTok post. My VA was supposed to reply and send it to their DMs with the link of the client's squeeze page, landing page, but I think it's probably late, so he's probably asleep. So I have to do the work myself, and so I already prepared something. I'm just going to start copying and pasting it directly, sending it to them right now. So yeah, it's not going to take a while because we just have about 15 comments or 16 comments on the post itself. So let's go. So for the kind of clients we're looking to work with, I'm looking for people who are making over $20,000 a month into online business or something, business coach consultancy or something like that. They're making over $20,000 a month. They are currently putting out maybe content on YouTube, but it's not growing, and they're putting out content on all their socials, basically TikTok and Instagram, but they are not seeing a lot of traction, and they're doing like basic video editing. So that's the kind of client avatar we're looking for. My VA just sent me a couple of leads, which I am going to go through. We already picked one, and I want to because sending out DMs alone, it's not bringing response. So I'm going to try a different approach, like I mentioned earlier. I'm going to start editing 20 to 25 seconds from their long form content on YouTube, and then sending them a sample and pitching them as well with it. So it's right now it's like 2:30 a.m. or 2:20 something a.m. I have one particular guy. I want to finish editing his own video, then send it to him before I go to bed. I sleep late these days because we need to get my money up, baby. Anyways, so that's it. I will see you guys in a bit. Hey, good morning, guys. More like afternoon. So I was editing the content last night, and I was up until around 6 a.m. I didn't finish editing the video, so I had to go take I had to basically go and sleep because I was feeling sleepy. I don't think I understood what I was doing anymore. So I'm going to finish up editing the video this morning, send it to the prospect, and then get back. I couldn't do so many things yesterday, and I think I was lazy about it. So I'm going to try as much as possible. Half the day is already gone, so I'm going to try as much as possible to do better today. So I finished up the edit earlier and I sent it out to the client. Oh, sorry, I keep referring to them as clients. It's crazy because they are prospects, and they're most likely not going to be interested. Like the one we sent out today. This is the video right here. I finished it. I sent it out, both his LinkedIn and his Instagram. He read it, he didn't reply, so I'm assuming that's gone and he's no more interested. So that's one of the downside to this type of cold pitching or cold DMing. You might spend 4 hours on a particular video and send it out, and you won't even get the reply. They might just watch it and just like move. So, and that's very fine, that's okay, because we're not expecting anything from them, right? When you're not expecting anything, you avoid zero disappointment or expectation. I feel that's the way you should go into business, because there's a lot of disappointment in business. So that's by the way. What I'm going to do right now is I will just make a LinkedIn post. I've been trying to keep up with LinkedIn consistently, so I have not posted in the last couple of days. So I'm going to make a LinkedIn post, and I'm also going to send out an email to my email list right now. And then once I'm done, I'll just go back, shower for a while, and then make dinner. So it's Sunday, I still have the Nigerian spirit inside of me. So I'm going to make rice and stew. I started this thing where I started cooking during the weekend. So I make like 2 to 3 dishes on Sundays, and then put them in the box and stock them in the fridge so that they can carry me out throughout the week, because I discovered that cooking always was now taking so much time away from me. So I just dedicate like weekends, Saturday or Sundays, make 2 to 3 different dishes and then put them. Then I have like cereal maybe, so I could just take them like in between and stuff like that. So I try as much as possible to avoid cooking during the weekdays, except when I've not cooked during the weekend. But right now I'm making rice and stew, the signature dish for every Nigerian on the Sunday. And after that, I'm going to binge watch an episode of New Amsterdam, then maybe just read a few pages from the book I'm currently reading. It says 7 Simple Steps to Financial Freedom by Tony Robbins, the Money Master. So I'm going to be reading this book, just few pages because I don't have enough time. Then I'm going to move on to the next target or prospect and start editing their video so I can send it out tomorrow as well. And like that, I have a few clients that I'm working with, so I'm going to also take some time and just like organize content for the following week, for this coming week, that my VAs will be able to post on their account. So I'm doing everything. I'm actually very proud of myself. Compared to when I've been running an agency over the last couple of years, I have never been disorganized in my life. Taking 3 months off social media, I have found a way that it's crazy. I now have like, not everything in my life, but majority of the important things. With the pressure on me, majority of the important things I have, it took me years, because I'm not even going to lie to you, I still procrastinate a lot. I feel like I'm one of the most lazy person, probably why I'm not where I'm supposed to be at the moment. Not probably, that's basically why I'm not where I'm supposed to be. So I still procrastinate a lot, but over the past few months, I have had this insane, intense pressure that has been able to help me organize certain things in my life and my business. And I'm struggling because it took me years for me to be able to get to this level where I'm organizing a very few important things in my life. So I'm trying as much as possible to keep at it forever, as long as I'm alive, or at least even for a couple more months, so I could like see changes in my life, my business generally. So that's what I'm currently doing. Anyways, so that's all for this episode. I am going to release a new episode 2 of this documentary on Friday or Saturday, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, and I'll let you guys know if we've had any bookings since then, if we've closed any deals since then, if we've had any replies from the prospects we're sending out DMs to. So that's basically it, and I think that's all. I'll see you guys in episode 2. Have a lovely week, and be great.